Assalamu Alaikum everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's video is all about dividends. Okay, I'm going to talk about how much I've been paid in this month, what I expect going forward, all the increases for this month. So some companies have actually increased the dividend, so I'm going to show you those companies, and then what I expect in the future in terms of dividend. If you are based in the UK and you can't find any dividend information, which is for me has been quite tough for lately, so I found this website that can actually help us. I will share that with you as well. Now, last video we talked about just the portfolio, so I'm not going to talk about the portfolio right now. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch that. It's a little bit long video, but it's definitely worth it because there's a lot of information about each individual stock that I own in the portfolio and what I'm going to do and so on. This is the second video of 3, and the next one will be inshallah all about the watch list. So we need to update the watch list for the month of March, April and May, so the next 3 months basically. That's what we normally tend to do. If you have not joined us on the Patreon account yet, please do so. That helps the channel grow. And try joining us on the Discord. Okay, just try and join us on the Discord as well. What I'm trying to do here is basically build a community of like-minded halal investors. Hopefully that can help each other grow and invest in the right way, inshallah. That's the long-term plan. Let's see where we get to, inshallah. So that's, again, is not a compulsory thing, but it would be really nice to have everybody there to support the channel and obviously share good ideas. Now, I'm going to start with the buys and sells. Not buys and sales, sorry. I'm going to start with the dividends. Then I'm going to talk about the that one property that I own. I can't even talk today. I basically have a 1-bedroom apartment in the UK that we're renting right now, and I'm going to show you how much I've been paid in terms of that. So then I will share with you the entire income for this month, and then I will talk about the future, inshallah. So for this month, I didn't get paid a lot because some of the companies I own do not pay dividends for this month. So, but the next one will be better, and you will see that in a second. So the first company we want to talk about is Visa. Visa, I basically at the time when the ex-dividend happened, basically I had 11 shares of this company. They paid me £3.58. Now 58 pence. Now in terms of this company, I don't own it for just the dividends. I own it for the growth side of it and the fact that they are very predictable. One of the biggest companies out there. They are definitely Sharia compliant. Okay, don't think a lot of you will ask the questions, why do you own this company? It's not Sharia compliant. They are Sharia compliant. The company deals with the technology side of things. They don't deal with the day-to-day of basically the credits and basically who's buying it with credit, who's paying interest and all that stuff. It doesn't. There's a transaction. They deal with the transaction and the technology behind it. The next one is ASML, another technology company, another one of the biggest semiconductor companies out there. Okay, at the time I had 3 shares. Right now I think I own 5. At the time 3 shares. They paid me £3.18, which is quite nice because this, again, another one that is for the growth side of things. I don't own this one for the dividends as well, but it's good the fact that they actually pay a solid dividend. Next one is Procter & Gamble. This is a company that grows about, let's say, 5% or 7% maximum every single year. The dividends is actually quite good. At the time I had 20%, I think 20 shares. I still own 20 shares. £12.91 is basically what they paid me for this month. So yeah, I haven't added to this company. I would like to add more to it. I will do a video soon to kind of summarize what my plans are for this company. I'm definitely holding on to it, but if I want to add to it, or if I just want to wait for when I do the you will see it inshallah when I do the watch list. Okay, the next one is Colgate. You know this company, again, another company that are in the consumer staples. 20 shares at the time when I had. Right now I think I've got 25 shares, but at the time when the ex-dividend happened was 20 shares. £6.62 is what I basically been paid for this month. Another great company, but like I said in the last video, I have a question mark next to this company, so I still haven't made a decision. I'll let you know, inshallah, what happens. It's a great company, but I do own Procter & Gamble, Unilever, RB, and all of them. So I will have to make a decision. If I'm focusing more on the dividends or the growth side of it, I will let you know. As always, I will be transparent and I'll let you know, inshallah. If you haven't given the video a like so far, or you haven't subscribed to the channel, or new here, please do that. That will be really helpful. Next company is Air Products and Chemicals. This is now becoming one of my top holdings. I think it's the second biggest right now in my portfolio. I own 15 shares. I've had 15 shares for a while. The company is still undervalued. The stock's still undervalued, but because I'm up quite a bit, I don't want to average up, so I'm gonna hold on to it for a bit. So we'll see. Right now, I have 15 shares, and they paid me £17 basically in the last month, which is quite nice. And overall, that's it for those are the 5 companies that paid me. Right now, basically, this is how much they paid me: $43.34. As you can see, that's in dollars. Now, it's not a lot this month, so inshallah, the next couple of months, I'll share that with you in a second. You will see how much they paid me. Not how much they paid me, how much I'm expecting next couple of months, inshallah. Next thing is so I'm going to talk about now the rental income. So the rental income for this property is £510. And obviously I have a management company that deals with it. If something goes wrong, God forbid, they contacted basically the tenant. They do all the work. Okay, all I genuinely basically do is I bought the property. I don't do anything. They pay me every month. About a couple of months ago, something went wrong. They found someone to fix it. They paid them from and they deducted that from the rental income for that month. So it's really nice. The fact that I'm paying 10% for these guys is actually definitely worth it, because I don't have the time to manage it right now. Inshallah, maybe in the long run, okay, I might, but for now, I'm just going to leave it in their hands. And as you can see, I'm still getting every single month £448. Now the rental income around that area has actually gone up quite a bit, but because of what's happening in the economy, I feel like it's cruel to increase the rent. I can increase it. We can potentially get £525, £530, if not £550 to £575. Now, adding £60 a month, is that gonna make any huge difference? The guy's been there for quite some time before I even bought the property. Seems a nice guy. I don't want to change that. I don't want to force him out. I don't want to add him to pay. I don't want to ask him to pay more. Maybe in the summer we'll reevaluate again. But right now, although the rental income the rental around that area has actually gone up, I don't feel like it's the right time to actually increase it. So I'm gonna leave him there, inshallah, because he's been really good. And I remember the first time when I visited the house, he literally showed us the house, and like he owned it. I genuinely thought he was the owner, until I found out later on he was actually the guy. Basically, he was just a tenant. He looks after the house. He was talking about the house. He was showing us all the good things, and even the not so good things that he noticed that was fixed and so and so. So I'm going to keep him there, inshallah. I'm going to keep the rent as it is right now for now and see what happens in the long run. But it seems the way the things are going right now, people are struggling, so I don't want to increase the rent, so I'll leave him, inshallah, as he is. Then obviously we've got paid that much, and then what you've seen already, the dividends, when you add them together, just below 500 for this month. Again, next month it will be a bit more, because if you've seen before, last month was about 500. Okay, the month before was 680. Okay, the one before that was about 500 again. Okay, 500 again. So you can see, I think this was the month that 600. I think this was the highest that I've received, I think, so far. So anyway, so as you can see, every single month since I've actually started collecting rent, every single month is basically up or down between 500 and 600 pounds, which is basically quite good, alhamdulillah. I can't complain. I'll be honest with you, the fact that I'm getting that much now, hopefully 10 years from now, okay, this will be way more than what it is now. But that rental income plus those dividends that I receive every single month is actually making me that's what's driving me to build this portfolio. That's what's helping me to have this portfolio and keep going and keep buying, assets that pay me while I sleep every single night without having to worry about their prices and all of that stuff. I just look at it and say, okay, this one is down, just buy more of it. Why am I doing that? because I know, inshallah, in the long run I can benefit from these things. Okay, because these are almost this is tangible. This is money that comes to my account while I haven't done anything. I don't basically, companies pay me dividend without me doing anything. I'm getting this rental income without doing anything. And that's where I want to be. Inshallah, if 10 years from now, this becomes, let's say, £2,000, £3,000 a month, that will cover my expenses. And I can just then say, you know what? I don't need to work, or maybe I can find something else to do. Maybe I can just do something else with my family and take, it gives me that freedom, inshallah. And that's what I'm going for. And a lot of you are very young. Okay, I'm 35. A lot of you are very young. Some of you starting 17, 18, mashallah. Okay, if you continue doing what you're doing right now, honestly, by the time you get to my age, you wouldn't have to worry about working for somebody else. Hopefully this one here will be, I don't know, let's say £4,000 for you. Inshallah, if you continue this journey and you keep doing this every single week and month, rather than just going on some expensive holiday, rather than buying the latest shiny phone, latest car, the watch, and jackets and all of these things, expensive things that we normally like to buy at that age, right? Genuinely, if you keep buying assets that pay you while you sleep, okay, then inshallah by the time you come to my age, you will be fine. For those who are slightly older than me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you start basically at the age of 40 or it doesn't matter. As long as you start and continuously do what you need to do and buy companies, quality companies that will pay these dividends. Buy properties if you can. Buy assets that will give you an income. Not those shiny cryptocurrency and all of that madness that's happening right now. Okay, focus on the long term. Don't lose money. Remember what Warren Buffett always says, right? Rule number 1, do not lose any money. Rule number 2, do not forget rule number 1. Focus on that, and inshallah you'll be fine. That's the most important thing. So now let's have a look at what I expect from the next month. So as you can see, these are the companies that are paying me. Basically Amgen will pay me because they have gone just after I bought. I think they got the ex-dividend before I sold them. So as you can see, I will be getting paid from all of these companies. And so the year, when we look at the year ahead, you can see March will probably be the highest I've been paid. Obviously, I have to pay the 15% taxes, US taxes, okay? But even if I get, let's say, £300, basically, dollars out of this, or 270, 280 pounds, 290 pounds, that would be absolutely amazing. And then obviously the next month is slightly lower, then that is lower, then June. I think September I'm expecting a lot more, but by then inshallah I would have actually spent a lot more money and put a lot more money into place. So by the time we get to September, can you imagine if I can get £500 in dividends in 1 month? Inshallah, I'm hopeful that will happen. Okay, but yeah, as you can see, this is growing every single month. Some of you might be thinking, that's not a lot of money, but to be honest with you, yes, it is to me. Okay, maybe not to you, but it is to me. But as you can see, these are all the companies that I own in the portfolio right now. I need to update this so it's not accurate. So some of the money, as you can see, I think 3M is updated, but the rest of it is not updated. Now I'm going to show you right now my dividend calendar. So for this month, as you've seen already, the companies that paid me, so Air Products and Chemicals, ASML has paid me, Colgate, who else paid me, and Procter & Gamble, as well as Visa. So you can see those three, and that was £43.30. Okay, the data itself, so you can get access to the dividend calendar if you sign up for this. Okay, so under here you will be able to find, they are on the website. You can just click, if you sign up, right click, so the click file and then save as, and then save it into your folder, basically into your Google Drive, then you should be able to have access to that. Okay, so as you can see, this is really easy and nice. I like, basically you can see everything there. So for these 2 months of January, for 2023 January, how much I've been paid, okay, February, and then hopefully we'll track for the rest of the year and see where we are by the end of the year. Dividend received so far, as you can see, is there. And then obviously you can also track it. This is all automatically done for you. You don't really need to do anything. It's all connected if you like. And the dividend income right? So you can see now the biggest company in that pays me, well, the company that pays me the highest so far is 3M. So that's £134. Then you've got Unilever. Because I've been buying weekly, I actually kind of forgotten about that. So it's actually growing, as well as Medtronic as well. I was looking at it today. I was like, wow, Medtronic is actually £83 now. Okay, you got Rio Tinto. They cut the dividend. They were actually almost closer to 3M, but because they cut the dividends, is now about £100, which is quite nice still. Okay, and I only own £1,500 worth of shares. Okay, but as you can see, Broadcom is actually getting there, so their dividend is actually solid. They're increasing it every single month. And yeah, so the rest of the company that pays me the lowest is one of those companies that are more growth side of things. Okay, Visa, okay, they don't pay much. Right now it's about £14. ADP is another one, S&P Global, and then Seagrow. Obviously, all of these companies are mainly for growth side of things. Seagrow is just a UK basis, so their dividends is actually a lot. That is not a lot. I think I own about £800 worth of shares or so. So I'll be building more of that, inshallah, in the long run. Right, let me show you one more thing. So just two more things. So I think it's about time this company realizes the Simply Safe dividend is actually now started talking about RMB, because initially they never talked about the record banks. So basically, initially it was like they've included my portfolio, but this is not. I don't think this reflects exactly what they pay. But anyway, they are increasing that dividend. Okay, Rio Tinto obviously cut the dividend from $2.66 to right now $2.24, which is absolutely fine. Like I said to you before, they kind of reiterated 3M basically from safe to now borderline. So say sooner or later they might cut the dividends, but I don't think that's going to happen. Home Depot, can you imagine 10% increase, which is absolutely amazing. So reaching 14 consecutive annual increases, which is really nice. So that 10%, didn't need to do anything to get that. So the company increased it from that to that. Okay, the next one is Merck. So Merck's absolutely fine. This one also declared that. So these are the companies that will be paying me next month. Also, again, Cisco 2.6%. It's not a lot, but at least it's an increase. Okay, and Union Pacific is absolutely fine. It's an increase as well. Unilever increased as well. 3M increases as well. Okay, they are dividend kings, so I don't think they're going to cut it anytime soon. I'll be honest with you. We'll see what happens with the legal situation. But look at this one, 50%. How is that even possible? From $2 to $3, 50% up. So I'm not complaining, because it's a REIT. Obviously, they have to give out 90% of their income as a dividend, so it's quite good. And then J&J, they kind of reiterated the fact that the company is absolutely safe. The dividend is absolutely safe. There's no issues with that. Final thing I want to show you, if you're UK based and you're looking for a dividend website where you can check all of that, this website is called Dividend Max. Okay, if you just put the ticker symbol, so you type the name of the company. So for example, now I tapped Rio, I tapped 25 shares, that's how many I own. I'll press calculator. It tells me how much I will get paid next month and how much I should have been paid in the last month. If you scroll down, you can see the dividend declared and forecast as well. Okay, so for the next one, how much they actually going to pay and so on. And then you can see the annual dividend, so how much they've increased the dividend. So they have been increasing for a while now, and then they've massively increased because of China and everything that was happening in 2021. 2022, things slightly slowed down. China closes again for that reason, and iron ore prices went down. So for that reason, they had to obviously reduce it. You can see the dividend yield against the price. You see company, you can see newsletters. Okay, so you can see how much the companies received, whether they're cutting the dividends or increasing the dividend. So there's quite a lot of information for UK customers, UK investors, sorry. Okay, so you can check how much the dividend is, how safe, forecasted accuracy, like this is equivalent of the safety side of things. Okay, so have a look at that if you're based in the UK and you own companies in the FTSE 100 where you want to check the dividends, how long they've been paying, how it's paid and all of that stuff, and how much. And you can find a lot of information on this website. It's actually saved a lot of hassle for me. So my spreadsheet now, I can easily update it without having to worry about whether that dividend is actually accurate or not. I hope you're enjoying the video. I hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, please like the video, subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, I've got one more video, inshallah, I will be releasing next 24 hours. that will be all the stocks that I'm buying for the next 3 months, inshallah. It will be a really interesting one because I've made some changes and I'm going to make some changes in the next coming months, inshallah. Have a wonderful day. Assalamu Alaikum. Actually, before I finish, I want to say one more thing. Okay, I've got £3,100 to invest between now, literally for the next 4 weeks, inshallah. So that's one of the reasons why I said I will be basically spending a lot of money in the next 3 months, basically next 4 weeks, inshallah. So I'll let you know what happens. There's £500 right now in the account. I will be spending that today before the US stocks close. So I will let you know as well on the Discord, inshallah. Have a wonderful day. Assalamu Alaikum.